Good morning, students. We have to continue from where we stopped at last time. The first video was on bearing, meaning of bearing, then the two different methods of calculating bearing. We have done something on acute angle or compass bearing. So today we are going to continue from this second method, which is 3 digits or surveyor's method. 3-digit bearing or surveyor's method. It involves using 3-digit numbers. The angle involved is measured in degrees from the north in a clockwise direction. If the angle measured is less than 90 degrees, for instance 40 degrees, the bearing will be written as 040 degrees. The 3-digit bearings of 209 degree west of south in 3 digits method is 209 degrees. Okay, example 1. In the figure below, find the bearings of A, B, C, and D from X. Let me display the figure. The figure is here. You can see that from north to where you have B, from north to A is 40 degrees, from north to B is mark X, I have 60 degrees. Then you can see that from that north pole, that's direct pole, this direct pole from here, from where you have this north, this arrow, where you have this arrow, run here to this pole is 180 degrees. This from this north where you have this arrow from here to B, this side from here to this side is 90 degrees. Then from this arrow, this north, to where you have another pole here, note that using 4 cardinal points, this is north, this is your east, this is your south, and this is your west. So from here to this place is 90 degrees, and from here to here is 180 degrees. To this third quadrant is 270 degrees, and this fourth quadrant is 360 degrees. So from here to here is 90. From this place to here you have 180, and from here to here you have 270, and from this D to this end you have 360. So to find the bearing of A from this X, okay, is going to be 0,4 degrees. You are not going to say it's 40 degrees east of north. No, that one is compass bearing method. So 3-digit method is going to be 0,40 degree. You can see it, okay? So the bearing of A from X is 0,40 degrees. Bearing of B from S, B is 60. And note that from this end pole to where you have this 60 is supposed to be 180 degrees. So this 60 is less than 180 degrees. Therefore, to get the bearing of this B is going to be 180 degrees minus 60, which will give you what? 120 degrees. The bearing of C from X, C here you have 50 degrees. And note that 50 degrees is larger than 180. From this north to this south is 180. So you have 50 degrees larger than 180 degrees. Therefore, to get the bearing of C from X is going to be 180 degrees plus this 50. So 180 degrees plus 50 is going to give you what? 230 degrees. You can see that. So the bearing of C from S is 180 degrees plus 50, which will give you what? 230 degrees. The bearing of D from X, you can see D is here, you have 70. And from this end, note that your reading, you always take your reading from the north pole, okay, clockwise direction. So from this north to where you have this D here is 270. So this 79 is going to be what? 270 degree is more than 270, and it's where you have your 360. So to get the bearing of D from X is going to be 360 degree minus 70 degrees. 360 degree minus 70 degree will give you the bearing of D from X. And 360 degrees minus 70 is going to be what? 290 degrees. Okay? 290 degrees. You can get that. That is the bearing of D from X. Okay, let's look at another example. Another example. State the bearing of the points P in each of the following diagram. You have A. A is 48 degrees. Okay, P from 0. Note that this is your north, this is your east, this is your south, and this is your west direction. So your 40 degrees is between north and east, and your P is here, P is here, this is your 0. So P from 0, 48 degrees. So this is going to be read as what? Okay, let's, for more explanation, mark the angle in a clockwise direction by indicating the turn between the north line and the line joining the center of the compass to the point P. The bearing of point P is 048. Okay, 048. Using 3 digits method, you will now say it's 40 degrees east of north. No, 40 degrees east of north is compass bearing method's way. Okay, 3-digit method, surveyor method, is what? 048 degrees. 2, that is B. Bearing of P from 0, you can see your north, east, south, 60 degree is here. After your, no, it's between your south and west. So you are going to mark the angle in a clockwise direction by indicating the turn between the north line and the line joining the center of the compass to the point P. Okay, from your north to where you have your 60. Note that from your north to south here is 180 degrees. So it is clear from the diagram that the required angle is 60 degrees larger than 180 degrees. So the angle measured in a clockwise direction from north line to the line joining the center of the compass point P is 180 degree plus 60. Okay, 180 degree plus 60 degrees, which will give you 240 degrees. It will give you 240 degrees. Let's look at C. The material I post on WhatsApp for you, I ask you to solve C and D. So I'm going to explain it here. For those of you that have tried it, you can go through it to know if you got it or if you are right. Okay, so your 40 degrees is between south and east. You have to look for the bearing of P from 0. Okay, the bearing of P from, that's 0. Mark the angle in a clockwise direction by indicating the turn between the north line and the point P. You can see that from this north to where you have this south is 180 degrees. 40 degrees is was less than 180 degrees. So the angle measured in the clockwise direction from the north line to the line joining the center of the compass to point P is 180 degrees minus 40. 180 degrees minus 40 will give you 140 degrees. So the bearing of P, the bearing of point P is 140 degrees. I'm talking about C. So your D, you have to find the bearing of P from 0. This is your 20 degree, and your 20 degrees at what? Where you have your fourth quadrant. Okay? Your 20 degrees where you have between north and west. So you have to find the bearing of P from 0. So the cardinal point W corresponds to 270 degrees. It is clear from the diagram that the required angle is 20 degrees larger than 270 degrees. So the angle measured in the clockwise direction from the north line to the line joining the center of the compass to point P is 270 degrees plus 20 degrees, which will give you 290 degrees. So the bearing of P from 0 is going to give you 290 degrees. Okay, so that is all about that. If you have gone through this, if you have really gone through this C and D, as I asked you to do during WhatsApp platform, if you have gone through it, go through your answer and note if you really got it, if you are true or you got it. Okay, so our next topic is going to be Pythagorean theorem, Pythagorean's rule. That is going to be the next topic. So you can go through it yourself so that the next class you understand more. Though I will ask you to go through example in the textbook. Under bearing, go through example in your textbook and the exercises, try and go through them. Then you understand more. So our next topic or next lesson is going to be Pythagorean rule. Thank you very much.